Good evening, students. How are you all? Fine. Very good. Now is the session of business study in which I would like to explain different objectives of management. In the previous session, we came to know what are called objectives, and we understood that objectives are the end results towards attainment of which all activities of an organization are undertaken and the resources are utilized effectively and efficiently. In fact, management of the organization works to fulfill different objectives. Okay? Now, objectives are broadly classified into three categories as organizational objectives, social objectives, and personal objectives. Okay? Let us discuss one by one. So long as organizational objectives are concerned, these are related to fulfillment of the interest of different stakeholders or different parties of the organization, such as interest of employees, interest of shareholders, and other stakeholders, etc. Okay, who are benefited directly or indirectly from the organization. The organizational objectives are also classified into three, and they are survival, profit, and growth. Okay, let us discuss survival first. The management of an organization first of all has to ensure its long-term survival in the market in context of a business organization. Okay, and to survive for a longer period of time, it is necessary to earn minimum revenue so that day-to-day operating expenses of the business can be met. Okay, from this point of view, management first of all give emphasis on earning this minimum revenue so that the organization can survive for long in the market. Okay, clear? The second one is profit. You know, students, the success of management, particularly of a business organization, is measured in terms of profit earned by it. In fact, profit is the parameter in terms of which the goodwill, the business, and quality of management is measured. Thus, the management of an organization must ensure sufficient profit to the organization so that the business can run for a longer period of time in the market. Okay. The third most important organizational objective is its growth. The growth of a business organization is measured in terms of sales, in terms of production, in terms of number of employees, in terms of number of branches, in terms of number of products, etc., etc. Okay. So if all these things are increasing. That means the organization is expanding or it is growing. Thus, the management of an organization must ensure a minimum rate of growth for the organization so that the organization can not only survive for a longer period of time, but it can serve the society as well as nation also. Okay, that means by fulfilling organizational objectives, the organization is supposed to be successful, otherwise not. The second important objective of management of a business organization is the social objective, right? You know, children, the management works in the society and with the society by utilizing its resources. Therefore, it is responsibility of management of an enterprise to create high social values. The management of an enterprise can serve the society in better way. How? Just think. By providing quality product at fair prices, by creating employment opportunities, by providing some services to the society, civic services like street lighting, cleanliness, drinking water. The management can make arrangement of medical facilities, schools, hospitals, and all these arrangements can be made in the society to serve its interest. And if the management of an organization aims at achieving, at creating these social values, then the organization gets reputation. The organization runs successfully for a longer period of time. Its goodwill increases. Almost all the successful organizations you may see which are surviving for a longer period of time, for many years, only because they have a broader social approach. Okay, you can take the example of Tata company and other company like it, which is serving the society in many ways. Thus, the social objectives of management must be fulfilled to strengthen the society, to develop the society through entrepreneurship. Okay? The third important objective of management is related to personal objectives or individual objectives, which means objectives of the employees, of the workers working in the organization. Students, you may realize that the employees are the backbone of an organization. In fact, the success or failure of an organization depends on the contributions made by its employees and workers. Okay? So the management of an organization can be successful only if its employees are satisfied and happy with it. And if they are happy and satisfied, they will work with more zeal, dedication, and honesty. They will feel themselves motivated. Okay? From this point of view, the management should make provisions for all-round development of individuals working in the organization, such as what management can do. The management can give fair remuneration to the employees. What management can do? The management can create an employee-friendly atmosphere, or the management can create a good working condition. Okay, some other things also can be done by the management for betterment of its employees, such as the management can make provisions for medical care and educational care for the families of the employees and workers. The management can provide financial safety to the employees and workers in terms of provident fund, insurance, etc. Okay, and there may be some other things also which can be arranged by the management to ensure the maximum possible welfare of the workers and employees. Okay, have you understood what are called social objectives of the organization? Okay, thus till now we have discussed the broader objectives of management categorized as organizational objective, social objective and personal objective. And the remaining part of this chapter I would like to discuss in the coming sessions. Thank you.